Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we're doing a little bit of a bonus stream. So first things first, we gotta go get healed up because we're pretty low on health. Especially considering we're going into presumably a new story segment, and you never know what that's gonna throw at you.
Finally made it.
So it's better, actually, while we're here, craft. We do have enough for the atonement itch. Craft and cook that. Does the skip play? No, we just get arms sommelier. Increase normal attack limit. Very nice. That is every skill we know we can make.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Just press how well balanced it is. Very cool. Need flame stones. You can solve that easy. Craft and cook the pork fork for a second there, bud. There we go. Dark things we've got. Granite fragments. That we can make. You can jump up to the red shield too. Alright. Got that.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
And accessory guy. Transferring skills. Huh. This can enhance the accessories we've got. Spirit bangle. Why don't we have that equipped on She? Probably because I haven't checked this fucking thing. So just provide. We lose a bit of attack. But if we can get that CP cost. Skill, Spirit bangle. Just like throw level 1s in here. Get enhancement. Going. Down. Late damage. Craft. What does the transcend have? Is anything better? Freeze resistance, recovery skill, increased aggro, that's not good. No. Damage, it's just not like a great combo, is it? And drop rate up, move speed, damage. I wonder how you make the mystic. Equals 60 water AGN. I wonder how you make the mystic one. No, we don't need to cook. Just need to heal up. What was I talking about before we before I opened up the crafting screen. Right. We're doing more story progress, so I want to make sure we're all topped up in case they just decide to throw a boss at us out of nowhere. So we need to go to Wuzelbeck. So we need to find out where Alphen parked the spaceship. He just spent 300 years snoozing in.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey,
No, we've been here
this
since
is your
before then.
hometown.
Although, if I'm going to be honest, chat, I have a good feeling that I know where it is. Because, he's been standing there that whole time. And that's like the only place in Calaglia we can't go.
Everyone around here
So I got a
looks so
feeling
much
it's back
happier
there.
than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Sure has,
Zephyr
dude.
would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was...
This is
Law?
canonically the first time Law has been in Calaglia, isn't it?
Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. Hey, what's up? We're looking for a
One thing
spaceship.
after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
What's up, dude?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danhan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Oh,
Pretty sure we've heard
polite.
this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Are we missing?
We're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
We're missing two.
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis?
That's if each
you out
continent
of your
has.
damn
Each
mind?
country has one.
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
All
Mind
right,
if we take a look at them?
let's go through them.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for.
How
It
long were
mentions
we
a rock
here?
that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor
Oh,
someone
and the
saw.
late's there too.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we
Oh.
abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
What's up?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never
Oh,
seen
jeez.
anything like it.
Got a big boy?
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
You got it. So, you ready yet or what? And blue sword. See, What are you, Zephyr's kid? Damn, when do you get so tall? Huh? Can't believe a little pipsqueak like you is running around with the blazing sword himself. I'm sure your old man would be proud. Go on ahead without me, I'll catch up later. You got a boss? See you around the lawn, don't work too hard now. You know that guy? Can't say I do. Even if I've met the guy before, last time I would have seen him would have been when I was real little. Could have at least said hello back to him. I'm the reason. Aww. Just getting sidetracked. Let's just head out. Man. It's a lot doing okay. Has been better. Can't say blame him, even if it's not his fault. It's a big thing to have to carry. He's trying his best to come to terms with it. I have faith he'll pull through. He's gonna need your sport. He's still just a kid, and Zephyr is only one at that.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Oh, so...
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind
Oh,
of
and
temperatures
it's
back
Hoodle's
in
first
Thessalonia.
canonical time in
Galaglians
Galaglia.
born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby. Whew!
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels!
Oh, come on,
Lay
Hootle.
off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating.
Hootle.
An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
So, that's... Was there 4 lights or 5 that shot out from the wedge? Because either way, we're still missing at least 1. So we found the Calaglian ones in this area. The cave... No, not artifacts. Which one? The Spirit Temple's 1. This is 2. Which one? Untamable Rage is 3. There's still bare minimum 1 missing light. And I don't like that. Where's the missing guy? Why haven't we gotten a quest about him? Because it would be Cislodia or Sar, right?
What do you
That's
think
the only
we check
two-
back in on the ranch?
Yeah, sure. We'll check on the ranch. Manage the ranch. We got rat, pig, and horse. Excellent. It's livestock. Let's just do some cows. There. Got all the beef we could ever need coming up. 4. Here. Mines. This golem? No, it's not any different. Damn. The game told us to avoid that the first time we encountered it. Jeez. Look how far we've come, chat. Around here. And back into the mines.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Oh, monsters moved in.
So we're back in the Zion mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
Oh. She remembers. Nothing. Anybody in here? Any monsters? Where is this tunnel? Right there. This way, over here.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
I don't know,
Get so
those
paranoid
rocks
you
seem
let a
pretty
rock fall
lava
on your
bursty.
head, Law.
And oh, yoink. Pretty low tier stuff. Here. Volcano time. Oh boy, fire elementals. Oh.
So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.
So we got two paths. There's a map action here. Oh, Dolan? We finally get Dolan's field action? No, he's the nature guy. He can probably grow the vines, right? He hadn't even thought of it. Dolan's map action. Construct.
You can
Hey.
make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
Oh, come on, Dolan. You can pitch in a little.
I won't forgive you!
Rin swipe those spells.
It's a duel of the arts.
I'm ready!
Strike.
This one's got your name on it.
And bada boom.
There's still more to go.
Airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Rising Falcon! I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Corruption, dance in the wind.
What level are they? They're only level 38.
An astral
Do it. That's my shield. This one's got your name on it.
My turn!
Okay.
Blew away!
Gemini Alpha.
I'm not
Weird.
By the now. This one's
Where's
got your
the-
name on it.
Ropers? No, the ropers are like 34,
I wonder if we
I
can make
want
new
to say.
weapons with this.
Oh, Flamestone. We can make Shion's best currently available weapon. And got whatever I was saving up for Kisara. Okay, that. Increase counterattack. Critical hit, sure. Oh, bigger armadillos. Rock armadillos. Oh, they count as armor.
Sure you survived it! If it curls up, it's time to get out of the way! We've got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Take this!
Anything in armor.
I have no limits. You're mine.
No armor can stop me. Remind me to stay on your good side.
Raining
Slash.
shockwave blast. Negative hit. Try this. We did it.
Damn. Dropped out too early. Break him. Strike.
Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
There we go. Easy
Extra
fight.
training paid off.
Hard spherical shells.
My face is starting to sting.
Good.
And my throat feels super parched.
It sounds like a you problem.
Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
Lemon gel.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Golem.
Get lost!
Sorry, a Meg Mullen.
Take this. Raining blast. Sword Rain Alpha.
You have to get the right area on their back.
Come on.
Exploit the enemy's weakness. Its armor's too strong. Split it open.
Be my guest.
It counts as armored? Oh, jeez.
Into the shadows! Water astral energy! Now!
Strike it.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Boom. Easy. Hand over your granite
I know
fragments.
fine weapon material when I
There
see
we
it.
go. Gee. A whole bit we skipped. Yoink. 17 grand. Alright. Pretty decent more rock. What's up, guys?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Law is still recharging. Yoink the spells.
Penumbra. Here I come.
Ow.
Flying freak. Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Punch.
Form a line. Plenty for you
Enemy's
all.
arts to
Switch
me!
that spell.
No complaints here. Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Rending blast.
I'm out of ammo!
Resonate with you.
Strike. There we go.
Blow them away.
One down.
Here's a
All
raging
back in their defenses.
Glad you have your uses.
Two down.
I'll show you how useful I can be. Elucidity. Leading pile driver. Soaring through. Shion.
This one's
And
got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
another.
Distraction.
There's still more to go!
Force blast.
Leading
Devastation.
pile driver.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Away! Lunar blast! Back into the fray! Annihilation! Hear me! Flaming fury! Burning strike!
I hit rain. I meant to do a dragon swarm.
This should
Dang.
come in handy when crafting weapons.
But look at all that material we just got, baby. What can construct? Nice. Little shortcut for if we have to dip out. We do have a fast travel point here, good. Oh, that's a red chest. We need to go for it. Even though this is gonna be one hell of a fight. Wipe it.
Are those rocks that spin?
You picked the wrong fight.
Here's a hero! The flashing part's their weak point!
I'll stop it!
Can I get up, please?
Kisara!
Hold nothing back. Take it. Sword Rain Alpha. Shockwave blast. Crush. I'm not done.
My reach is even wider.
Shockwave blast.
Magic is there!
Coming
And Mr. Car.
You'll soon see about that!
Scarlet. Okay.
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Loft punch him.
No time to hold back.
Hey, he got both. Let's go. Don't him. Line him up.
Here I go. Sword rain alpha. Take this. Down on the ground. Tornado blast.
Strike. Oh. Easy, easy.
Take this. Eat this.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
And impact.
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Devastation. Blazing Falcon. I'm not
This ends
And
Consider yourself
that fight actually wasn't that bad. What are the odds the boss is gonna be like this level? Brigandine. I think that was Kasara? Yeah. It's actually worse than the Elemental Guard. It's a lot worse than the...
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Hold on. That actually makes me want to check. Enemy notes. Swordsman, masses, boomies. 39, 38. 38. These things, they're a little higher leveled, but not by much.
Gotta break through. Take this. I can carve
Punch.
through armor.
Denied.
I hit the wrong one with Kasara.
Shockwave flash.
Yeah, bro, really?
Then tonight's meal is on you.
What you got? It's a Nick.
How did I drop the combo?
I'm not done. Shockwave flash. Okay, here I go. I'm ready.
And done.
Away.
Right?
Coming through.
Nope.
Ha! Now.
Scarlet Infernal. Boom. Nice finisher.
I can feel my precision improving.
Like these. Jump down here. For what? Instruct? Oh,
This
red
bridge
chest.
will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Oh,
Which one
jeez.
is it?
Mystic Cloak. That actually is an improvement. No, I was thinking of the Bloody Coat. Which...
Might be some decent equipment.
Huh.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Okay. Why does it feel like these areas got reversed in development? Maybe Rinwell's stuff is just weaker overall, but I don't know, I'm getting weird vibes. Like, the enemies are barely stronger. Enemies are barely stronger. The armor seems weaker than the armor in the last dungeon. Just like a
I still got a ways to go.
weird weird pacing
What's this
vibe
thing?
I'm getting. Oh, that's actually like the way we need to go. Okay. What do we got down here? Just a rock? Okay, boomies, guarding rock. Pineapple gel. Where are you guys guard? Boom.
Stay calm. I shall provide
Rin.
assistance.
Oh, way too late.
This'll come in handy.
These fucking imps.
You came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorn.
Strike him.
This ends now.
Take this one out.
They're all
Easy
coming
peasy.
after me.
I'm coming, Linwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally
Steal
fine.
spells.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Down on the ground.
Shockwave Flash.
Tornado drive.
Oh,
Dragon
violent
form.
fighting. Now.
Strike.
Look sharp.
And boom.
Now. Here I come. Now. Void Flash.
Lunar corruption.
Rising Falcon.
Lunar blast. Back into the fray.
Take it.
Laser ray. By the power of water. Now.
Get him.
This one's got your name on it.
And they should be close enough together that we get both, right?
There's
Basically,
still more
yeah.
to go.
There we go.
Lightning.
Could have been worse.
Another fight. Easy. Stone. Kill. I'll take. They're handing out gold gel. Oh god, why are they handing out gold gel? Last time they handed that stuff out, we had to fight Volaron.
Our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a joke.
I'm not a little
I-
kid.
I think Law has a bit more common sense than that.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily. Both of them contain Earth astral energy.
Okay.
Luckily for me, this area is rich not only in fire energy, but Earth as well.
Cool.
Callous, calcified, Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
Okay, we don't need the fucking alliteration, Dolim. Absolute.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Okay, never mind. Actually, no. Alvin hasn't gotten new armor in a while. I don't think. But still, that's some good armor, chat. A right bulwark. I want to fight that shiny boy. 'Cause that shiny boy should have a ton of XP.
Gotta break through.
Well,
Water, hear my call!
I'll thank you. Here I come. Throw away. Sword Rain Alpha.
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
he jumped clean over me.
Raining Flash.
One time I remember to use my counterattack,
Blending
and he jumped straight over me. Unreal.
Lightning
Slash, there we go. Shion, you gonna heal yourself? Doling. Somebody did something. I don't know.
It's time to finish this!
And consuming wildfire. Let's go, Shion.
Here, let me help.
Shit, not finished, not finished, not finished. Break him. I took my sippies too soon.
Look sharp.
There we go.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Easy. Now the shiny boy.
I have a bad
Give me
feeling
your
about this.
bonus XP. Swipe that spell.
Illuminate the dark!
Exploit the enemy. Come and face me. Take this. No escape. Burn.
Drop him.
I can't heal you forever!
Break him.
No escape.
Raging Cascade!
Blow away.
Sweet
Dragon
Matt!
swarm.
Stop high! Flame of fury! Let's go!
Up and get up.
Showtime! Here's a healing art! Ready!
No escape.
First aid!
Blow away.
Confiscate!
Swipe that spell.
Sword lane alpha. Elusive shockwave slash.
I'm only doing!
Doing.
Strike.
In an instant. Impact blow.
Boom.
We work well together. Like a finely timed ball.
And there we go.
So I still had room to grow.
4,000 experience. Ooh. Nice. Okay, let's see what's in this next chamber before we have to go back and heal. 'Cause we're down to 2 cure points. I put that upgraded bangle on Shion, right? Yes, good. Oh. An autosave and a cure spot. Oh boy. Well, we'll recover. And a wide open circle. Boomst. Oh shit. That is a very large lad. It's the fire spirit in physical form.
What the hell is
Oh
that
boy.
thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
So the lights from the wedge are the
Why this
spirits?
location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Danha's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down.
So this
and
is the
move on.
spirit, right?
Let's
This is
go.
a freak. At least that's my guess. Yeah, a freak.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
So the wedge.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
What do I even? He's entirely out of the battlefield.
Turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me?
We
Are
can't.
you?
Do you even have to ask?
He's entirely out of the battlefield.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
Is
Oh, boy.
summoning Zoogle?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it!
A charge like that could easily be faced.
Break him.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
A charge. Who's charging what? I don't see no charge nowhere. Oh, I see the charge now.
Ready and raring.
Thrilling performance.
Down. Is this a regular Magmalum? Looks like it.
Breath of life. Heal my wearied companion.
Raining slash. Cure. Thanks. I'll take you all on.
Between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning.
Being interrupted.
I'm not done.
Burning strike.
Regenerate.
Raging storm.
Coming through.
And him with Mystic.
Now.
So is this
Scarlet Inferno.
how we damage them? Through the golems? Or...
Take this. No escape.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Amazing.
Yum.
I don't know what I do.
No.
Glacial Spear. Now!
Strike him.
This one's got your name on it!
Do finishers on him, so I assume it's a yes. I did not mean to use Renewal. That's the one I wanted. Down again, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Claw, break the armor, please. Thank you. Why are we using multiple raining slashes, Elfin? I only told you to do one. Rain.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Come on. Go down, you. How much do you have left? 3,000? Raining slash. And oh. Bring on. Now what?
Here goes!
Here come more. You'll just have to keep fighting.
Ooh, steal all that.
We'll soon see about that.
Strike.
Astral energy.
Supreme Altar. Boom.
Well done.
Here I come. No dawn shall break this night.
Rin. Get stealing. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Is this what real pain feels like?
Steal that. Go. He's going for a swing. No, he's hucking. He's hucking boulders. Oh boy. Oh, we stopped it. Gonna summon more? Yeah, of course.
Not a problem.
We don't have Ren. We don't have Ren. Oh god.
Healing is what my
Rin.
life do best.
Just like as many of those as you can.
All I can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Sarah.
Feel. Get on in there with the others.
Sarah. Heal again. The good thing about them doing that in sequence is that it just basically keeps an infinite supply of Rinwell. Oh jeez. Rin. Steal the spells again. Rin. Oh! That was locked in. Damn. Swipe. Swipe. Nope. 2. Oh jeez.
Don't mind if I do.
Didn't dodge that one well. All of them are gonna get caught up in that blast. Strike.
This one's got your name on it.
Get back. Good.
Don't mind if I do.
Swipe him one last time. And
Consider yourself finished.
boom.
Not a chance. Down on the ground.
You.
Flew away.
A chain between heaven and earth. By the power
You're
of
ready.
a wailing dance.
Light
And
burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
kick him down. Now what? Oh no, he's gonna throw a punch.
Look sharp, everyone.
Oh.
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alpha!
Watch and learn.
Okay. Pulling a Metal Gear. That's it. One block. One fuck. What a fucking. What's the term? Glass jaw? Dude took one fucking right hook to the chin and went down. Holy shit.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
What a loser.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Danha.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light,
Yes,
we
there's
must have
4.
prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now.
So.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm trying to remember the spirits from Vesperia. That was a free. Water was Undying, so that's what's going to be in the cave. Gnome was Earth, so that's the temple. Is it Sylphie? Is Wind? So there's one in Mahag Sar that we haven't encountered yet. Yo, we can finally get Incineration Wave. Let's go. Finally. Are there any like pressing skills you need, Shion? I feel like Last Shot could be good, but depending on how the AI's programmed, that's probably really only going to be relevant for players. Whatever. Worst case scenario, it does nothing. Something that's going to make Shion worse or anything. Increase the boost gauge every 10 hits in a combo. Reduce art cast. Extension duration. Combo boost. Let's finish that off. There we go. Ivy Master. Oh, Sanctuary. 8 artifacts. Sonic Spear. Fateful Matchmaker. Over limit extent. Increased down damage. Untamable Rage, Seaside Tornadoes. Oh, jeez, what do we do with Law? Unbreakable Fist is probably... If that's a really good completion bonus. Reduced Awakening requirement would also be... good. KO prevention. might be nice. Don't think that. Secret key. Key to a certain door in Calaglia.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Jeez, why is Kasara falling behind so hard? Oh, he's fainted. Let's see what's through this door. Transcendent pebbles. Hex breakers. And up here. Oh.
Hey, is that
A
it over
weird
there?
amount of. Oh, hey. Weird amount of greenery for Calaglia. Hey, sup, dude? Buy sell items, I guess. You got any new armor? Yeah, it's a downgrade for everybody, though. Still no weapons. Grape gel. Any new forges? Supreme Ignis Roar. Supreme Pentum Pole. Need Gargantual Bones. Oh, Taming Water. Rat Pig plushies. Go. Dominable Gargantuan Bone, Rending Titan Fang. Geez, we have the materials for those. We just need to go grab them.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Okay, Starship. Ooh. It's gonna take a little bit of polishing.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before.
Okay.
This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Nice. Anything to say, Dolan? Touchscreen turned on.
3 centuries
That's a good
later,
sign.
and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
Chat, look at that.
The past meets the present.
Technology without planned obsolescence. Look at that. 3 centuries
From a different time and place.
of sitting in a random fucking field, and it
Yeah,
still
But
works.
you've got us now, Alvin.
Not only that,
Holy shit.
you've helped out so many people too.
Like one of those
Law's
fucking
right.
Nokias.
Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
I was too busy rambling. Something. He's old. Something. It doesn't matter because he's here now. Was the gist?
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However,
Cool.
considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
Just gotta warm her up a
How
little.
much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how
It
about we use
says
this time to
Rin.
prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Ah, jeez.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
Oh boy. Is this the point of no return? Save. Level 41. We could probably take some of the Gigants. If I come over here, is it gonna warn me or is it just gonna...
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all,
I mean, we
this is
really
the
just
sort
have
of thing
some
I was
like
rebelling
Gigant
against when
hunts
I
to
ran
do.
away from home, right?
So it wouldn't be a big
I'm
problem.
sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renin. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Danha.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renin homeworld leave Danha alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Alright.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
I don't think so. It's been 300 years, Rinwell.
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Danha. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Danha. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Danha. What happens next is on them.
Alright.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns.
Hopefully.
Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
What's up, Shion? Damn, they don't even lie down to sleep.
Where?
Shion's gone, isn't she?
Shion?
Hey, there we go. Where's she want her off to? Party disbanded.
Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own?
What you doing with the ship?
Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Shion, what the fuck?
second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
Come on, Shion.
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Come on. Do it. Pull the trigger. Go on. Coward. Then you woke everybody up. Come on, man.
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah.
I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time. The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
You routinely get stabbed through the chest?
So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep
Why is this
on
scene so fucking quiet?
you have been with us
Let me
fighting
turn that up for
desperately
you
to
guys.
die.
That was the plan.
And now she wants to live.
And I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day,
boy.
I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way. Alvin?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alvin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
So, did I just pick two
Even if it should mean
weird Tales games to play,
that
or
it'll
does
be the
every
end of
Tales
everything
game
else
have
too?
a fucking last minute plot twist?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
Because, like, this feels like the final
you
chapter
won't be alone.
of
I'll
Vesperia.
fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a
Which-
force for good, not hate.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't
Me
even
too.
remember
I meant it with
why
all
we
of my
fought
heart
the
when I
final
told you
boss in
before.
Vesperia.
Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys.
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope. Huh? Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make
Why
our
are
way
the
to
lyrics
Lenegis
coming in?
and uncover the truth
No,
of
no, no.
what's unfolding here.
No.
We might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live.
Don't.
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect
Please,
the
for the
nature
love
of
of
the
God,
sovereign is connected somehow.
I don't need a copy strike.
So be
It
it.
kills the video performance.
I've already lost everything I had once.
Please.
And I won't let it happen again.
Tails, please.
Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys, you're all so stubborn.
This stream's getting copy strike. Damn it.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh.
For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
Alright. To Lenegis. So, do all Tales games have this shit where the plot just swings out
The end of the
into
world.
a whole
That's hard to
fucking
believe, isn't
new
it?
thing.
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened
'Cause,
seems
like,
to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us.
This is
Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Where are you going,
It
Doling?
was the will of Danha's astral energy come to life. Well, that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
Are you suggesting
So
the
you
thorns
think
are
those
sentient?
Thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
So, like, this reminds me so much of Vesperia. 'Cause, like, so this is the point. Oh, are all Tales games like this? Where there's just some, like, bizarre ass pull to force a third act that doesn't really solve the second? Because, like, what I remember from Vesperia was Act 1, we need a new water crystal thing to fix the fountain in the slums. Act 2, the crystal things are bad. Act 3, there's some fucking magic castle in the sky and we have to fight a dude we've talked to 3 fucking times before this. And I'm seeing the exact same shit. Act 1, free Danha. Act 2, take the fight to Rena. And now all of a sudden, Shion's got a fucking apocalypse in her chest. Are they all like this? Or is it just
holding up?
Vesperia in her eyes?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh,
Like-
that was nothing.
Compared to
If
what
I pick up
Shion's
the
going through,
Symphonia
you mean?
remaster, is this shit gonna
Still.
happen again?
Even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain,
Or Berseria?
that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know.
I've actually
I'll be
heard a lot
careful.
of good things about
Shion doesn't know
Vesperia.
how lucky she is
I
to
was
have
thinking
you
of
around, you know?
Maybe adding it to
Dashing
my
in to save
backlog
her at the
after we
last
finish
minute.
this.
Yeah, very funny.
I guess we'll
I'm
find
being
out
serious.
when we get to that.
You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
But I mean, this game is doing a lot better in terms of the party than Vesperia. So I have to give them that. Because, like, let's be honest. Have you guys ever played Vesperia? Anybody who's played Vesperia, what would removing Patty from the game actually change? Like, what is the purpose of Patty? Nobody's here to call me on it, but I feel that's also a fitting answer to what would change if you removed Patty. Absolutely nothing. What does Rindle have to say about all this
Can't
shit?
sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
What's up, Law?
Did you know?
You mean about Shion?
Yeah,
Nope.
I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her, no matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
Alright, well.
No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
Alright. We'll talk to Shion.
Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
Claudia?
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend,
Oh, it
it
was
just
Deadheim, eh?
shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Danha and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water.
Let's go, Shion.
I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
And you're not ending either.
It's going to be a
Shion?
long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Alright,
Thank you.
Lenegis.
Remember what we learned back in
Maybe dust the
Calaglia?
plants off the ship.
There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
You guys want to take the Ivy off the ship, or are we just gonna let Space deal with it?
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
I think we might just be letting Space deal with it. Okay. Last chance. Let's try the bird on the shore
Finally.
before we leave for Lenegis. If we can do
If
the
only we
bird,
could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
we can try the bee. If we can do the bee, we'll do the mantis.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than
And there's the Ruthlesses, too. Those we actually did pretty decently against.
Yikes! Don't make eye contact with it.
Level 42 Stormbringer, 3 Hawks. Whoa.
Let's see what you've got.
Shion doesn't have her boost. Shit. Shion. Strike. They're all grouped up. Impact Cross should hit everybody.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Slash strike. And boom. Is it? It's just the Hawk or Stormbringer. Shoot him out of the sky. Go, core break. Dragon Swarm. Explosive Ring. Go. Oh yeah, once this thing's out of minions, it's easy. Boost break. Oh yeah. This thing's going down.
I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on our side, so please.
Damn it. Come back here. There we go. Scarlet. Boom. And we hit into the midpoint strike. Damn it. Did we break its weak point again? Go. Oh, he's gearing up. Shoot. Oh, jeez. Come on. 2,000. 1,000. Done. It's over. There we go. One more guy getting down. Astral Flower.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
2,000 experience. Whoa. There's a red herb. Yoink. Rosemary. How many red herbs do I... Oh, jeez. Raise Alphan's attack. Max HP, Rinwell. Elemental attack. 1 to Alphan. 2 to Rin. Elemental defense. Law can take that. Penetration. Dolim. Alphan. Alphan. Rin. Oh, verbena. Rin Xion. There we go. I wonder if there's like a stat cap on the game. I mean, I guess that would be something to like look up if I was looking to like completely metagame. Because if there's a stat cap, we could probably figure out like the exact amount of each herb every character needs to get perfect stats. And you're the one who sent us after the bird, right? Twister's finally gone. All gone. Tornadoes were no match. Certain magics to using those. His team effort was shown. You know how to fire a gun, so. So what were you doing while she fired, young lady? Cheering her on, giving her orders, giving her food. Point is, no more Zoogles for you to worry about. Anyway, see you later. Even already? Here, Twister yourself, young lady. Full of energy and gun flash. Master Art Burning Strike. What? Gusty Girl. Cyclone. Were we saving up for anything? No. Excellent. Grab that. Master Arts. Burn. Cyclone, Divine Saber. Was it Burning Strike? Huh. Crossblade can charge into. Oh, okay. I see. Flare Tornado. Hmm. Excuse me. Shit. Kisara. Your thing. There we go. And boss fishes. We're not quite at Incineration Wave. Okay. So now, pop into the inn.
Looks like we get to
Recover our cure points and go after that bee. What do we want? Where's the Mabo Curry? Mabo Curry. CP after battle. Where's regular curry? Regular curry. Fence up medium.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
Go. Get some curry. And let's head out for that bee. So it's gonna be easier to go from Thistle. Shadfall Woods. Bees there. It's gonna be a lot easier to just fast travel to this point.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Alright. Dodge these boars. Easy. Now. Let's show these bees we mean business.
I don't think we...
Level 45.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Okay.
Let me know if you need me.
Shion is not charged. Unfortunate. Paralysis. Oh god.
Being interrupted. Okay, here I go.
Down, please.
You are in tip-top shape.
Go.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us.
I'll be right as rain in no time.
A wailing beauty of lightning.
You're mine.
No, Shion, that is like the exact opposite direction I wanted you to fire that in. It's just one more down. Don't know why I got staggered there for a second. Torrent, strike.
This one's got your name on it.
There we go.
There's still more to go.
Target the abdomen. Burnt. Oh, jeez. They do be hitting hard. Thankfully, it does seem to all be physical. Oh, jeez. Swarm. Explosive ring.
Okay, here I go. Iron Cleaver.
Does Iron Cleaver prevent the damage, or does it just counter swing? Big damage. Oh, jeez. Guys. Oh, healing ring, healing. Don't leave. Shion, shoot it. Strike. Genesis, boom.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Core break. Oh.
Winds of heaven.
Such unadult.
Don't drop. Oh, he's. Now they're bringing more dudes in, aren't they? Nope. Oh, jeez. No, they're Tohoing me with bees. I'm getting fucking Tohoed with bees, chat. Unreal. Don't dodge my raining strikes. That's the money shot. Not Iron Cleaver. Shockwave Slash, that's what I wanted. Boom. There we go. Be done. Take that Astral Flower.
I felt better, that's for sure.
Incendiary Scales. Skill panel. We finally get Incineration Wave. What do we go for now? We could increase the Flaming Edge Burst. I think I want faster charge though. Jeez, there's 3 Flaming Burst charges. Penetration, resistance plus 50. Actually, I think I want the power of a sovereign. So we're gonna go for that Flaming Edge Burst increase. going to come back down this way. Everyone's gonna, again, just gonna let the piggies rest. They've had a hard day doing pig stuff.
The ranch should be all grown up by now.
And my dude, the bee is gone. It's just me, or were you even more ruthless than usual out there? There's no law saying I have to be nice to bugs. Though I'll admit, part of it's because I know I have you there to protect me. Sure. Well, if it ain't my favorite femme fatale, just watching you fight that queen bee from the sidelines out there. As beautiful as a bed of roses when you fight. Why, I think we have a new queen on our hands, you know what I'm saying. Here's actually my bathing spot. I'll pass. Unlike men who only care about looks, the bee's dead. Now go home before I regret killing it. Don't stand a chance. I hope I catch your pretty face again with this limb sometime.
Just great.
That guy turns my stomach. I'm exhausted. Let's find a place to rest. We get Insect Deposer. Max AG. Is there any like big skit defense plus 40? What is this? Elemental defense plus 40. Elemental attack plus 30. Accessory forged mystic crest. Uncover the ultimate ingredient. Let's increase our ailment bonus damage. Anything to make Shion more survivable. 900 points on Dolim. Increases damage while rod extension is active. Yeah, sure. Penetration plus 30. Yeah, let's go for this one. Ping that. 10 plus 50. Ping that to get the elemental attack boost. Or I have a thing pinged with law. Easier party member over limits. Let's go for that. Alright.
I'm really tired today for some reason.
Oh, voiced.
Anyway, I should get to work on dinner.
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
Oh.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you then. We don't have a lot of ingredients though, so don't go overboard, okay?
I mean, it's not
Guess I'll do
Alphen
some laundry
cooking.
instead.
Should be fine. Like, worst case scenario, Shion makes a, you know, Shion-sized portion. For everybody.
What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry, obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric. Okay?
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but...
Is this still part of the side quest?
Dohalim, what are you doing here?
Or did we, like, trigger something?
simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days.
Doesn't have to mother everybody.
I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore.
Tanking damage.
So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm.
I wouldn't say that,
But
Kisara.
aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Miguel's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Is Doling trying to, like, make moves
Okay,
here?
I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already.
Well, yeah, it was part of the side quest.
Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes, I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
Astral Crystal. Mutable Crystal. Okay, so that's that side quest. There's the Ruthlesses. That was... Oh, no. I actually do have all the skills it told me. Bonus damage, easier over limit. It's your party. Strength and guard ignition. Increase counterattack damage. We've got to be getting close to the 400 skills thing for the achievement. But then again, oh, there's Veteran Rancher. Given some of the other achievements, I think it might still be a ways. How are we for full health? Good. Okay. Mahagsar. Let's go do the Ruthlesses. Ruthlesses?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Ruthlessite? I don't know. What do you guys want to call them? You call
feels
multiple
odd here.
Ruthless.
Be on your guard.
Any input, chat? That's what I thought. So we need to go They're on the second floor, but they're in the part we have to jump down to, right? Which is this jump, correct? Yes. Don't do manual save.
Think we could take that one?
Well, if you're up for being the decoy.
No thanks. Let's turn back.
Nah, we can take them. We're only level 43.
Little help.
We got this. We just need a focus fire 1. Only, actually, if we can take both of them here, we take both. Explosive ring. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Hold on. Incineration. Oh, don't counter my incineration wave. It's new. It's all shiny and shit. I haven't gotten a chance to. Shion? Dolan? Anybody? Thank you. Raining slash. Stop, please. I just want to see incineration wave.
Be careful not to over.
Hit him with a strike. And hit him with a mystic. Did we get a crit? Strike him. Go. Incineration wave. Oh. We just throw a fucking goat of magma. Oh jeez. Rin's low. Dolin's dead. Oh jeez. We need Dolin back up. Because they can dodge again. And he's down again.
You picked the wrong fight.
One down.
Say no more.
Boom. Oh, that's pissed the other one off.
The enemy is going all out. Here.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Suspicion.
I'm out of ammo. Watch and I'll bring you back from death to bit.
Damn it. It's too fast. Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Trip it.
Hear my call.
Sword Alpha. Shockwave Flash. Dragon Form. Here I come.
Come on.
Dragon Form. Try harder. Not heal my weary companion.
Boom. Done. And he's down. There we go. The Ruthless are defeated.
Don't push yourself too hard.
I'll be taking this. Skilled Crystal. And we got what we were saving up for with Rin. So we get that bonus attack. Increase weak point damage, I guess. Or do we go for increased dragon damage? Let's pick up the dragon damage. I mean, only because I'm still terrified by the fact that they're giving out dedicated anti-dragon abilities. And yet, I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember. We fought like one dragon, but they're giving
Looks
dedicated
like we made it here in one piece.
anti-dragon abilities. They've been dealt with.
Right.
Progress on the investigation, and she's been taken care of. Guys went fast. Didn't have time to put those drinks together. Fret not. Indulge me in this one question. I understand that Deadime wasn't always so abrasive. Yet you continue to stand by him. Why was that? Good question. There's definitely part of me that wanted to rein him in as he was getting more and more extreme. I think maybe a part of me also thought that if I stuck around, maybe one day we'd be able to screw around again like we used to. So you remained by his side, hopeful that things would one day be like the good old days, so to speak. Wasn't anything that romantic, simply couldn't cut my losses and move on. Oh, I understand that. I, for one, mind that one shouldn't sever their ties with others, at least whenever possible. Taking you speak from experience, not that I'm surprised. This world's full of sob stories everywhere you look. Thanks for listening. I was getting lost in my own misery before you came along. Wow. Thank you for answering me. I know that sometimes these things are easier to discuss with those distant from the matter in question. Really carrying a lot inside you, aren't you? Goodbye again. I'd really love to have drinks so we can really talk.
Right.
Before you go, I've got one last request. When you meet Deadime's mom sometime, she lives in town. I'm sure she saw the blazing sword in his pals, that'd cheer her up. I can't face her after letting Deadime go out like that. Very well, we'll pay a visit when the opportunity presents itself. Get the lucky cat statue.
That treasure. What a sweet sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
And we got Shion's overlimit. Grab that extension. What does this one do? Skill point boost. And it's actually a unique design. Though that tree looks familiar and I can't place it. Another Tales game, maybe? It's not the big ass tree from Vesperia, is it? Oh. There's a new side quest. Have any other side quests popped up? Or just this? Just that. Alright. Let's go deal with this one before we do the mantis, I guess.
Let's
Oh.
see what's going on around.
Deadime's.
Yeah, there might be
You
someone who
look
could use our
younger
help.
than Deadime, if you're Deadime's mom. Looks like he's not coming home today either. Seems to be the problem. Black Owl I was looking after has fallen off somewhere.
Yes.
Say, she used to be so attached to my son. It's one of the few things he left behind after he passed away into turmoil. If I lost that all forever. Oh. Sorry for laying that on you when we just met. We'll go search for the owl. Well, surely you and Hoodle could track this owl down, could you not? Maybe. You know, I think Hoodle might just be able to do it. We'll find it. I can't guarantee we'll find it. If anything that your son used to wear, perhaps something it's fond of or has a familiar scent, will be more inclined to approach us.
My thanks.
Go ahead and take it. Thank you. Sure, it's alright for you to be helping a Danha like me. Oh. Do you have reservations about soliciting help from me? It's an awkward situation for us both, I understand. In any case, we shall be back. Black Eye Patch. Start quest Owl Sanctuary. Sure.
I can't say I'm impressed. You're making promises too freely. And that last exchange.
Niaz is beset with grief. As
I
a
think
responsible Renin, it falls to me to accept.
Was I
my
misreading who was
I
talking,
don't think
or
it should
was
be
it
your burden
not
to take on.
Rin that promised? Field guide, Owl Sanctuary, gather information. Okay. Oh. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Pluto says the owl saw a black owl flying out west earlier. It flew west from here. Could be staying at the owl forest?
Good.
One way to find out. Visit the owl forest. Whoop. Hello, Yuki. How are you doing? We're just doing some side quests before we head off to, I think, the end game? I honestly have no idea. It's a Tales game, and I'm quickly learning they just kind of pull endings out of nowhere. Like it happened, and I still don't understand the Vesperia ending. This one at least somewhat makes sense, I think, as long as they don't do anything else. Oh.
Well.
Oh. Oh, jeez. 3 new owls. We don't get, like, test them? Going with the black one.
Oh.
She seems to be responding to the eye patch. Guess you're right. I'm relieved to see her alive and well.
Yeah.
Says he hates to see her go, but he understands the situation. Friend here is only visiting, so it's okay to bring her home. Looks after herself. Present. So we gotta take one of these things with us. Bigger isn't necessary. Show me the little basket.
What?
It's a very special medicine. An Omega elixir. Good use. Thoughtful of him.
Hey.
Guess we bring the basket back to the owl's mom as a souvenir for where she's been. Alright.
Well.
She says she'll fly home and bring the basket back herself. Let's go on ahead and tell the mother she'll be coming. Okay. Omega elixir. Oh. Don't like that the game's giving that
Those
out.
three seem to get along so well. Was it really right for them to separate?
It was his choice, and he ultimately chose the lady over his friend. I can only hope this helps her in her recovery.
Alright. So, back to Mahaksar. We can't fast travel to the plaza. Alright. Whoop.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Now, to deliver the news. We found the lady's missing owl. And then, what do we have left? It's just a bug in the desert. And that's everything, isn't it? Besides, like, the real tough bosses. I don't think we're in a position to be fighting those. Just people I was looking for. I want to tell you something. Look up one more and found not just one owl waiting for me, but 3. Oh, they all came.
Huh?
3 of them. So the other 2 came back as well. Here, so. They kindly brought this nice big basket with them. There's food for making sandwiches inside. My son must have remembered how I used to make them for him all the time. He was always so busy, it was the only thing he'd ever eat. Apparently, because you can do so with just one hand. So happy, thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. What was your son's name? Deadeye's mom. I think they used to call it. Son was too dangerous, but he wouldn't listen. Then one day he vanished without... Does she not know? Oh, jeez. When her fate brought us together, my son loved legends about the old Darkwings. That's why he kept this black owl as a pet. Since he found it, they were inseparable. It's the only real friend that he had. Well, him and Bayfon. Those two were the only ones my son used to open up to. Other owls are alive and well, at least. Carrying on his vision. 3 owls are just like the legend. Hero and 2 followers. They form Darkwings.
So then,
Happy to see. We've best be off. Don't want to put this little heroic owl put us to shame. Wouldn't even thanked you. If only some way. I know. Give you this basket. It'll come in handy one way or another. Thank you. Sandwich recipe. 10 wheat, 10 chicken, 10 lettuce, 10 tomatoes. Nice. And patron ward, max AG. Jeez, 1200. Increase max AG. Mark that one. Attack plus 60 for not a lot of skill points, honestly. Alright. Sounds good to me.
I still can't believe Deadeye was caring for these owls.
And...
Maybe he really was a nice guy
ooh,
once.
3 ones.
people are not born.
3
evil.
others.
They change, and not always for the better.
This time it was for the better, though.
Indeed.
Okay, who else was it? Alphin, got that. Laws, done that. This one, sure, strength of counter edge. Increase counterattack damage. Strength and guard ignition, sure. We could do fishing. Fishing. Another new side quest in Nias. Alright. Apparently we just have a chain of them now.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
What's up, Bayfon? What's the matter? Still a lot of work to be done. Lost a lot of good people. I guess wasn't built in the night. Recovery's further away than ever. Oh, the light. So this is where the final light is. Just a guy named Torvin. Short people. Right hand man. This guy's gonna die in my watch. Find him and bring him back. I have to go check out all that light. Oh, the tower. So this is the wind area.
Did
The
anyone
wind
notice
spirit
Bayfon acting a
in
little strange?
Vesperia was Sylphie.
I guess he was. Maybe the anxiety's getting to him.
There is a camp at the tower. Ridge. Oh, jeez. Why is the alert before the tower?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Please tell me that it's just because we're gonna run into the guy that was sent to investigate, and not because the spirit. is
What's with
outside
this
of the tower.
Is it a Danhan relic?
No idea. But the astral energy is getting stronger here. The light's definitely in this area.
Alright.
Even if it is an agent from Lenegis, I'll blow them away with my astral arts.
Hell yeah, we're in. Well, we just gotta get through these dudes. Blades. Are they? They are dodgy boys. And Dolim. Yeah, that was stupid of me. Sure. Dolim, thank you. Get them both. We air juggled the other one too effectively. That should have connected. Oh, dang it. Now this one can still dodge. And it don't matter though, 'cause he's down. There we go.
That was way stronger than regular
Easy.
firepower.
And this dude's being harassed by birds.
Someone being attacked?
We have to save them. I won't
Alright.
let them get hurt.
Let's go.
I have a
Level
bad feeling
60.
about this.
Oh no. How much? I only have one orange. It doesn't. I have enough money to buy more. Pop that. We're gonna need cure points if we're fighting level 66s.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Here, let me help.
Burn. How much? 18,000. And it's at like 2/3 health.
Bathed in blood.
Coming through!
Go, missed it.
Scarlet Inferno!
Ooh, decent damage.
Here I come!
No, the other one. The other one. Target the other one, please.
You must be tired killing me. I'm really doing what I can.
There we go.
Light burst forth!
That's one down.
You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Annihilation! By the power of flame! Without a trace!
Blew away!
Bathed in blood.
Celestial hammer! Burning strike!
Where'd it go? There it is.
You're mine! Strike! Blew away!
I'm ready!
Strike it.
Light burst forth!
Done. Oh, if that thing's 66, what's Sylph? Secure aren't hurt anywhere. That's good. Are you Thorvin?
Crap!
That's me. I see Brennan's with you. Do you work for them? No, we're not, dude. But we're just use astral arts. Brennan in disguise. Denon from Ciclodia. Oh, nice. Thanks, Thorvin. Law hit him real hard. Aw.
I guess.
Don't pay him any mind. Just a little rattled. I'll surprise him with your magic. Plus, we all know what happened with El Major. He probably can't help being so paranoid. I don't know. Now that he's safe, we can focus our attention on the light. Yeah. Head for the top of the tower. Oh. Oh my god.
Retreat if you know what's good
Of course, this place has been stacked with high-level enemies.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Burn.
Here, let me help.
Victory is within reach.
Dig deep, and we can do this.
Press it further, little one. You require a help. Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up.
And explosive ring.
Negative gate. Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite. Raining flash. No escape. Take this. Dragon
Swarm.
Resonate with the earth. Try this.
Burn down. Right here. There we go. And easy.
Perhaps we ought to recuperate for a while.
I agree. Fighting in this state would be
Those.
reckless.
Well, good thing
guys wanna
is,
rest here?
there's a campfire right here. Rest up. Thanks, Yuki. I'm doing the best. I don't think we're gonna be able to take this boss though. These are like
looking at climbing.
everything I've seen has said these are like the post-game bosses.
True. But don't worry. If anything happens on the way up,
And-
I'll make sure you're taken care of.
Good to
Considering
know.
we're like level 45 and the enemies we encountered were 66, I think that actually makes this the strongest of the three. So this is definitely not the one we're going to be able to
Sorry,
take.
Let's talk for a bit.
If anything,
I've
we
been
could
thinking about what
probably
we
do the
discussed
water
earlier.
one.
His reasons might not have been pure, but in the end,
I think I'm just gonna
Dohalim
take the
still made
Mantis
Elder Menencia a place where
and
Danans
then,
Renans can coexist.
head for
I
Lenegis.
thought everyone would welcome that change with open arms. I took pride in what we had without putting in the work to truly solidify it. After so much failure, do you think I even have the right to pursue my ideals?
It doesn't matter what I think. You've already found your answer, haven't you?
I know
Kisara's still
what I
having
want
a
to say,
crisis, isn't she?
but I can't help but wonder if I'm being selfish.
Everybody makes mistakes in life, Kisara. Everybody. It's what you do afterwards that matters. But you already knew that, right?
Yeah. I won't look away from the world any longer. I'll do my best to confront reality, so that we don't lose anyone else, ever again. More to the point, Dohalim needs someone who can push him forward. I think we both get lost in our sorrow too easily when we focus on the past.
If we see that happening, we'll set him straight. Don't worry. We'll look out for both of you. I have to say though, if you turned out this well modeling yourself after Miguel, he really must have been a great man.
What, you didn't believe me before? I'm pretty sure I've been going on about him since I joined up. If you need more convincing, I've got plenty more stories about him.
No, thank you.
Maybe another time.
And we've seen enough Mughal stories,
Don't
Kisara.
worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep.
Okay, you do that. Oh.
Before we go, do you guys have
No.
everything?
And tower's open.
Stairs. Which way do we go?
Oh,
I say
jeez.
up. I sense presence is below us, but not as large.
Up it is.
Okay. No, down it is. Because if we can take whatever's below, we should be able to take whatever's above. Tower of the Wind Spirit. How big is this place? It's... Jeez. Then... What is that? 6 sylph feathers guarding a blue chest? Oh,
Guess I misread the landing.
sure. Let's try it. Shion, ground as many of them as you can. Serration wave. Oh jeez, they hit for 700. They hit for 700. Oh no. This was a mistake. This was a grave mistake. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Slash.
Be careful not to.
How many can we catch on this torrent? Shion, heal, thank you. Ground more of them, please. Oh god. How many do we catch on the Mystic?
Here, let me help.
Here I come! This one's all mine! You're mine! No escape!
Actually, can we get a rending flash? Oh, we cannot get a rending flash off.
Not today!
Oh jeez. Slash, strike, impact cross.
We work well together. Like a finely timed walk.
Oh, we're doing it. They're going down. Explosive ring probably isn't gonna keep. No, we do actually connect with one. There's so many. Gosh. Shion, ground him again, please.
Do this together, Alvin.
Boom. Go. Ending flash. Only. Okay, one of you two? Not both. I think they both tried it. Missed it. And we missed the strike. Okay. There we go.
Okay, here I go. Here I come.
Is that a healing art? It is.
Burn.
I can't ignore your pain.
Are you the last one? No, there's two. Okay, we've gotten 4. It's going. Slowly but surely, it's going. No, don't drop that combo. There we go. Last one. And done. Okay.
My exploits are
7,000
bearing
XP. Very nice. In this chest, Omega Elixir. Okay. Definitely need to restock on cure points before we attempt the spirit. But if that fight was supposed to be anything other than a cakewalk, I think we can take Sylph. Maybe. We can attempt Sylph and see how it goes. Should we do the Mantis before that? No. Because I don't think the Mantis... That's not the right menu button. Only give 380 skill points. So yeah. Wouldn't be enough to get us any kind of like significant skill. Oh, yeah, these things are back.
Go, no!
Right.
further. I never miss.
Wrong one.
Here goes. Dance in the wind.
Doling.
Air thrust. A whirling purple.
Caught two.
Try harder! Here I come!
Steering
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here goes.
Dragon Form! I'm ready!
Strike.
This one's got your name on
Kinetic
it.
impact.
A million distractions.
Nice.
Still more to go.
Rising Falcon!
Here's the
Raining Slash!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Drop the combo. Man,
Try this!
can't take this rending flash.
I'm ready! Now! Take this!
Doling.
Now I can let loose!
Stop it from moving. Strike.
Light burst
There
forward!
we go. Easy.
Another one down.
Rending Titan Fang.
skills are
Demi-Human Talon. Forged weapons. Any Dominable Gargantua Bone. We need the bones to get Dolim and Law. Don't remember what enemy dropped those though. Was it the Asylum Demons?
I've got a good amount of info on our enemies written down now.
That's wonderful, Rinwell. I'm sure that data shall prove most useful.
I like to think so. If there's anything you want to know, just ask.
Oh, which one was it? Guide, enemy info. Swordsman. No. Yeah, a Gargantua Bone. And the chaotic figures. Seems most of the things in the wedge, eh? Oh, don't cook. I think we still have curry left. Oh. Okay, let's take this spirit.
I'm looking forward to breakfast.
Oh.
Morning.
Manual save.
Ready to head out?
Manual save before we try this. Right? We go up.
It's just steps upon steps. Why would someone build this?
Not to live
go
in, I'm
by.
guessing.
Right? It would take someone real kooky to build all this.
Right. This astral energy is incredible.
It
It's so
do just
here.
keep going up, huh?
Even we can sense it.
Get ready, everybody.
Oh,
I
here
was
we go.
born ready. Nothing can surprise me.
The roof.
Look up there.
Level 70.
What the hell is that?
Oh, jeez.
Don't have to fight that.
We'll worry about that later. There are things on the ground to deal with first.
Well, if it's anything like
Let loose. Burn!
the Efreet fight, we don't have to fight it directly.
Sounds like a job for you.
But we do have to keep track of it, because it's going to bombard the field.
A wailing bounty of lightning.
Yeah, he's diving. He's plotting something. I don't like that I've lost track of him.
It's time. Here I come.
Oh, he's behind the wall.
That thing's headed this way.
Can't stop that.
Everyone, look out.
Cool.
Pull it together, Lofi.
Oh, jeez.
I'm calm.
Rin, how did you dodge that?
Right. No time to hold back.
A wailing banshee
Give me that healing circle. Do we actually gotta fight Sylph? No, they're gonna spawn in new dudes.
Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. I never miss.
Shoot them off the sky.
You're being targeted.
By the power of flame! Finish him out of way!
Burn.
Another incantation brewing.
Drop them.
What would I do without you? I owe you, Steve.
Barrage.
Healing is what my arts do best.
When did who killed Dolan? Oh jeez.
Carve now through all crossblade! Dance in the wind!
It's not just Dolan. And oh god, Shion's down too. And we only have one life bottle.
Winds of heaven! First
Shion, get up.
can't be happening!
Son of a bitch. That is both of our healers. Crack out the elixirs. Shion, get up. Oh, jeez. Any cake. Okay, good. We got Dolim up. Dolim, that better be a resurrection. Nobody's casting spells. We should just be able to freely spam out. Dolim is actually very useful. Boosting. Down you. Ending flash. Ugh. Sylph's gearing up for something. Jeez. What are you about to do? Peach gel. 6,000, eh?
Is this the end?
How are these things doing? Hey, Rin, we'll kill that.
Then show us how. Do something.
Law. It is just Rinwell. Shion, get up. Oh, no, I got res too. No, 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 no. Focus on the one that's killable real quick. There we go. Oh. We're running out of cure points, man.
Radiant light, force of regeneration. Regenerate.
Don't dodge,
Now or never.
please. I'm begging you.
It's in your hands now.
And Sylph's here. Oh yeah. This is this is not a fight I am leveled to deal with. Definitely not. Take Kassar out, please. Jeez, even guarding, she's taking nearly 1,000 damage. Yeah, this is a no-go, man. We're not taking this. Kisara goes down right here. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. No. Don't you dare play that opening theme. Don't you dare. That YouTube gives me shit for that when I upload the VODs.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Okay. Sylph's too much. We might be able to take Undyne. I don't really want to test that. Let's just kill the Mantis and head for Lenegis.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
We should be able to kill the Mantis. We've taken out every other Gigant the game's thrown at us so far.
That's a big Zoogle.
Yeah, it sure is. That's gonna go down real easy. It's Earth. Which means we need to hit it with wind. Dragon Slash. Does that incineration wave do 7 grand? Explosive ring. 1k each attack. Incineration wave.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Down him. Oh yeah. This is nothing. Strike. Boom.
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain. Don't try to be
Law, punch it. We can't spam Kisara because it's gonna charge. Or it can charge. That be.
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can.
Chion.
Glad you're on up. Don't believe
I missed the charge. No, just a big charge. Big hit. Stop that. Right there. No further.
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Theon actually look desperate.
Grinding flat. Oh, it's charging. Was that on the B or the I think that was on the B. Mantis is close enough. It should have hit the Mantis too. Yeah. Green up for. We don't have Kisara. Burn.
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Amazing.
We've got him on the run.
Grinding flash.
Still anyone's fight.
Come on, break. There we go.
I owe you, Theon.
Healing is what my arts do.
Burn.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
It's too much. Heal my weary companion.
Whoop. And it's over. There we go. And there goes the Mantis. Got with the astral flower.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Grab a couple antidote rocks. Okay. Now I can tell that guy from the start of the game who was like, hey, go kill that giant thing, that we did it. Open up.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
And he's up there. Right there. What's up, dude?
Yeah.
Gotta go with that giant Zool. Managed to get rid of it. Wanted to meet the man who dealt with that thing. Guessing this ain't your first time taking on something that big. Yeah, but I didn't do it alone. Here's the materials you were after. Don't worry about those. I'm just glad that Zool's gone now. You have materials. I'm sure you'll put in better use than I ever could. I have to imagine you might run into other crazy Zoogles during your travels. Just don't bite off more than you can chew. Might be able to get good materials off them, but you still only got one life. Don't need dying before we complete what we set out to do.
Yeah.
Huh? Let you know, tell everyone just saw her. There we go. One more Zool hunt done. Oh, enough. Okay. Over limit. Over limit. Increased mid-air damage. Burn walls anti-dragon damage. Do the sylphs count as dragons? Increase attack after guarding. I get enemy info. Do they count as unique? Where would they even be in here? Wolves, hawks, sylph feathers. Game doesn't even like show off what's a dragon and what isn't. To Earth. Same genealogy as hawks, so probably not. Get like Vandal the dragon. Alright. Have any new side quests shown up? We can't beat Menethys. We don't have the book she's after. I really don't want to try Undying. Alright. Let's head for Lenegis.
We've reached our destination.
Manual save. Alright. Let's head for the moon. Satellite thing. Don't really know what Lenegis is, if I'm being honest.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
Fire up,
This lady better hold
Doling.
together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
Alright.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but... Well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Alright. Let's get this
Okay,
thing
people.
going.
We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Danha alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good?
Hey,
All right. Then
let's go. Do we take the... Oh, hey, look, the plants are gone. We did do something about that. I was just kind of assuming we were gonna let space take care of that. Oof. If that's how fast one of these things that's 300 years old can go, what are the modern ones capable of?
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach
Bryn,
Lenegis?
you've been racist for 70% of this game. I don't want to hear that from
Take
you.
a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea.
Anybody
The
else,
starship may end up serving as our base of
Sure.
operations once we're down there.
not you.
Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Right?
Everything
Party's
okay,
disbanded.
Shio? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.
Oh, jeez. Another segment where we just talk to everybody, eh? This is a nice thing. Oh, nice little view.
We'll be going to Lenegis soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegis like back then? You know, before you came to Danha.
Let's just say, I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean, they experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me. The look they gave me whenever one of them touched my skin. How could I forget it? Reeling from the pain, like I was a monster or something. Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched, helplessly complicit in their pain. I thought things couldn't get any worse, but then they did. I started to have nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse. Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul. Loneliness was my best friend. Sure, I survived, but with the knowledge that one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion. And that's when it hit me. If I was going to die, then it should mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to save the world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for...
That's exactly my point. Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? How is that even right? It's that logic that's used to justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never about saving only ourselves.
Alphen?
But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction, then that has to include saving each other as well.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Not just me. We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours too, Xion. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be no room for losers in this fight. Now I see it. The true nature of our struggle.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Danhan victory over Rena can't be the end. Do you think we can pull it off?
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars. We can do this. Together.
Alright. What does Dolan have to say on the journey to Lenegis?
Is something wrong?
No. I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years, that's all.
You mean since you became a lord and left Lenegis? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me, though. You too have a history with Lenegis. A traumatic one, no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you've finished looking around the ship.
Alright, you got it. Where's Kasara gone? Does she get space sick? I know she gets seasick. They're up to something. We shouldn't interrupt them. Kasara, are you still on the verge of vomiting?
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
Cryopod?
It's a healing pod.
Oh.
It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. Well, that should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
Was this
No,
one of the
I-
things he got locked in for 300
I was
years?
just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegis, that's all. What with the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So
It is.
You're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? But that mean you were inside for 300 years?
So that means those things can prevent
Yes.
aging.
It sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but... Alphen, can you recall back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia? About the dream of coexistence and needing to learn what it entailed?
Vaguely.
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time, I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now, and those still to come. The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Danans, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
I know. But
So,
whatever we find when we get down
is the
there,
red woman going to
I'm
be the
through
final
looking the other
boss?
way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a
check
little
out.
ahead of myself, huh? Let's take things one step at a time.
Alright. And what are Law and Rin up to?
Hey, Alpin, listen to this! So Law and I were just talking and...
Hey, shut up!
What's got
Oh?
Law all flustered?
Only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship, too.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, you know, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renin technology. It got me to Danha in one piece, remember?
Oh, that's a good point. If you think so, Alpin, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alphin. It's just wrong, okay?
Alright. Dolan. Are we there yet?
Is everyone about ready? We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Are they really just gonna let us
Before we do
land?
that, just
like
what
normal?
exactly should we expect when we get down there?
Kisara has a point. Now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about Lenegis.
I'd like to hear more too. It's been centuries since I was last there, and they didn't exactly give me the grand tour.
Very well. First and foremost, Lenegis was the
Actually,
base
yeah,
of
they
operations
probably
in charge of
will.
the
They
crown
really
contest
don't
on
expect the
Danha.
Danans to
Of course, it
show
also
up.
happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Enough to determine someone's social rank, you mean? But astral arts are innate, right? So people's positions are fixed at birth.
They can be honed with the right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play. But yes, that's basically the gist. As a result, family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence, and those lineages are treated as nobility.
Fun.
Those capable of only weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Danha even if they wanted to. Still, even the lowest rung on the Renin ladder is considered superior to being a Danan. Keep that in mind down there.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right? What about you, Shion?
Come on, you've seen her skill with astral arts. You really need to ask?
She also has the
Fair point.
thorns, so
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting the
There we go.
thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high society.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking. Life's less complicated that way.
Jeez, give backhanded compliments much?
Wait a second. Are you? He is! Law's blushing!
I am not!
Of course, separating people into castes based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst. As if
Are
such
you-
simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of
Dolan, you
someone's
ran a
worth.
fucking
So
slave
this
ring.
red woman.
Earth.
Are we expecting to find
You-
her on Lenegis?
I would wager so. Lenegis is too deeply involved in all this to discard the possibility. Chances are
I think
she's also connected to the Renis Alma being stolen from
I
us
think
in
the
Fallujah.
slavery's a little
If
worse
the Renaissance
discrimination.
is being used to exploit Danha, we need to take it back at all costs.
Like,
That red woman's got a lot to answer for.
come on.
Just as well I've got a ton of questions.
Oh,
We're
do
about
they
to
have an
land.
AA system?
The descent could be a little bumpy, so brace yourselves.
If there are clues about your thorns out there, Shion, we'll find them.
We're gonna land this ship and it's just gonna be like a, you know, like Yakuza fights when it's like 500 dudes? It's gonna be that when we get off this ship, isn't it? Just like a circle of dudes. Oh, no, we're in the clear. Or are we? Dun dun dun.
There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegis's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Is it still underway? Like, you're kind of the de facto winner, buddy.
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
Can't we just claim Duel Links the Sovereign? Like, the other 4 lords are dead.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too. Any idea where we should start looking?
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the Sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone. That seems as good a place as any for us to start.
Alright.
Forbidden? What are they hiding?
I don't know, hence my desire to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a Sovereign in our midst.
Technically, we have 2.
Changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lenegis would have required an immense source of power.
Then you think that source might have been the Renis Alma?
Probably.
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, if preparations are underway for it to be held once more, then the Renis Alma might be in the same place as last time, possibly together with the Red Woman. Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Sounds good.
Indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right into the place after all this time.
I mean, you got the mark.
There's only one way to find out. If there's even a chance you can get us in, I say we give it a shot.
Shion's right. Who knows? We might even find a clue to her thorns while we're at it.
All right. It's not like we're swimming in leads, so let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone.
Alright. Let's go. Everybody's back.
Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renins. The capital city where Shion and Dohalim used to live, no less.
Take off.
Who knows what we'll find on the other side?
Oh, wait. We still have fast travel? Oh. The game hyped us up like this was supposed to be like a point of no return.
Here is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
For such a loudmouth, you sure can be a worrywart at times.
Oh, I'm sorry. How stupid of me for wanting us to stay safe.
Would you 2 children stop squabbling? Or do you want everyone to know we're here?
So how many Renins actually live in this place?
I couldn't tell you exactly, though not as many as you might expect. Machines and Zeugles take care of most of the city's basic functions.
Right?
There's Zeugles out here too, huh? Sounds like we can't afford to let our guard down after all.
And automatons. Don't forget about the robots, Alphen. Knock knock. Oh. This place is already gone to shit. We didn't even have to do anything. Lenegis.
What in the world?
This being Renin territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different. But this is a bit more than I anticipated.
The very foundations of the city have shifted. What could have caused this?
Probably when
Lenegis
Lenegis went
changed
into like
shape,
death
It
laser
must
mode.
have had an effect on the interior, too.
There we go.
Maybe when they sent the wedge down to Danha?
But they wouldn't move around the places where people live. These are their homes, right?
I would think the citizens themselves didn't have much say in the matter. Either way, locating the Forbidden Zone just became that much trickier.
Dohalim? Is that you?
Oh. Oops.
Avakir, I'm glad to see you're well.
So it is you! But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Danha participating in the crown contest? And these people!
So you haven't heard what happened on Danha, then?
Heard what?
Someone you know?
An old friend.
Hey, Dohalim, don't tell me you've started keeping company with...
They're with me. More importantly, what's happened here?
I'm really not sure. The city's foundations began to shift without warning, and now everything looks like this. We're all waiting for the Sovereign to tell us what's happening, but so far...
Avakir, listen to me. We're looking
Yeah.
for the Forbidden Zone. Do you have
One
any
round's
idea
kinda
where we
dead.
might find it?
The Forbidden Zone? What business could you possibly have there?
Trust me. The less you know, the better.
You're just the same as ever. I wish I could help, but what with the changed topography, I can barely locate my own home. Let alone the Forbidden Zone.
Very well. It looks like we'll have to find the way there ourselves.
Have you seen Faria yet?
No.
I see. Well, nothing much has changed with her. If anything, she's probably even more...
I can well imagine.
Why did you come back? You know it can only result in pain for you both.
I've no doubt of that.
But he's the
You
last
really
Lord
are
standing.
the same as ever. Fine, I understand. Just don't say I didn't warn you. And take care of yourself. Okay, Doe?
You good, Dolim?
So who's Faria?
Law?
If what Avakir said is true, it would seem the people of Lenegis are being kept in the dark about what's happening down on Danha.
They seem to be just as clueless about what's going on up here in their own world. Despite the fact that it's actually here that the wedge originally came from.
We need more information. Let's talk to the citizens, see what we can find out.
While we're at it, we can ask them about the Red Woman, too.
And don't forget about finding the way to the Forbidden Zone either.
Let's leave the talking to Shion. We can't have a bunch of Danins poking their noses around.
Good idea. I think that's for the best.
I shall assist.
You sure?
Being a lord on Lenegis has its advantages.
Right. Then we'll leave it to you two.
Alright.
Danins among us should probably keep our heads down.
What if people freak out?
I shall explain it away by saying I'm leading you.
What are we, dogs?
I mean,
What could be so important? It's worth
It
destroying
kinda
people's
here,
livelihoods and
yeah, a little
homes in the
bit.
process. It's just unbelievable. Uprooting an entire city as if it were mere building blocks. Someone's got an awful lot of questions to answer.
From how it looks, they must be siphoning off astral energy from Danha, and then sending it to Rena.
But why do all this? What for? Surely they can't be using all that energy for the crown contest.
Whatever their purpose, disrupting their siphoning process alone won't be sufficient. Not while we still don't know what their endgame is.
He's right. We need to stop this from happening ever again.
This Forbidden Zone might be where we find some answers, right? So what are we waiting for? Let's get moving!
You heard him. We don't have time to stop and chat. Let's move.
alright. But we get another skit.
So, I've been
So
wondering...
much for moving.
Do you think when Lenegis was built, it was even made with people living here in mind?
What do you mean?
Well, none of this happened by coincidence, right? They must have designed it to transform like this. But then, if they knew people were going to live here, you'd think they would have taken that into consideration to avoid all this chaos.
Ordinarily, yes. You'd think so. Trust me, as far as we were concerned, Lenegis was our home, nothing more. No one knew about all this. It makes you wonder whether the city was just built on as an afterthought. But if so, to what exactly?
Sorry, that probably sounded weird, huh?
Not at all. Sometimes it
I
takes
just
an outsider's eye
realized
to help you notice what you've been missing all along. This place is a mystery, that's for sure.
neither of the Renans in our
tells me
party
we'll
were
find
actually
answers where we're
born on
going.
Rena.
Yeah, you're right, Shion. I'm sure we will.
Why? What's the deal with Rena proper? Because the story hasn't even been treating it like it matters. Everything's just been Lenegis.
Oh, dear me. What an unspeakable mess this has all become. Just look at the state of our city. Even the Zeugles have stopped heeding our commands. Whatever did we do to deserve this?
You really have no clue what might have caused this?
Would that I have. Alas, there was no warning, no prior decree. His Highness must have deemed it unnecessary for us to know. We have no choice but to grin and bear it.
Yeah, sure. Even unnecessary.
But do my eyes deceive me? Could I really be standing in the presence of his lordship, Dohalim of the House Ilkaris? I believed he was on Danha.
Your eyes do not deceive you. It is I, one and the same. I have returned to fulfill a special duty, the details of which I cannot divulge.
As your lordship wishes. First Lenegis mutates beyond recognition, now this unexpected visit. The Sovereign's plans are inscrutable indeed. The Ilkaris house has produced a great many lords over the centuries. I shall be praying for your victory in the latest crown contest.
I mean, he's kind of already
Your
won.
good wishes do me an honor.
Like, all the other lords are dead. He's won by default. Shit. Get up. My years I've never seen such potent healing arts. Thank you for taking your time to help a woman like me. We got a recipe, baby.
Everything will be okay now.
I know the basics of healing arts, but my skills pale in comparison.
What's up, dude? You got any clues?
Your lordship. Oh, what a great honor it is to finally meet you. I descended to Danha during the last crown contest also. Alas, when the contender I was backing failed to clinch the title, I returned. I witnessed the deaths of so many slaves.
Indeed.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're looking for a woman dressed all in red. Have you seen anyone of that description?
All red, eh? No, I can't say I remember anyone like that. I imagine she'd stand out somewhat, too.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. What about down on Danha during the crown contest? You didn't see anyone like that hanging around the lord you were serving?
What's with all these questions? I've never seen her, okay? Not recently or otherwise. Why do you want to find her anyway?
Never mind. Forget I asked. Sorry to take up your time.
Shion, that is literally the most suspicious answer you could have given him. Come on. What's up?
Is everything okay? You look a little lost.
Hmm? Oh, yes. I can't seem to find my way home, is all. I was just about to make my umpteenth attempt at a new route.
I was hoping to head this way myself. The situation is a real pain, huh?
I suppose the Sovereign knows best. I daren't stay here too long, though. A lower caste can only linger around these parts for so long before I outstay my welcome. I was hoping to avoid it, but maybe I'll have to go that way after all.
Which way?
You mean you know another way round?
Lord Dohalim Ilkaris! But how? Last I heard, you were in Danha competing in the crown contest.
Yes, strange, isn't it? If you know another route, we'd be grateful if you could tell us.
But of course. Please forgive me. There's a wall that sprung up ahead of here, with what looks to be an entrance in it. I thought maybe it was a passageway between the different quarters, but I've no way of knowing for sure.
It's worth investigating,
Alright,
please.
thanks.
I shall go and assess the situation. In the meantime, wait for me here. If it looks safe, I'll come and let you know.
You'd really do that for me? A lord troubling himself for someone of my lowly status?
Our lot in life is of little consequence. We are both Renan, first and foremost.
Oh, why yes, my lord. Thank you.
Well, we've canvassed the city for information. What do you think?
Got a door.
No one has the faintest idea what's happened to the city after all. They haven't heard the news about the crown contest either.
You'd think that info would easily find its way up here. Has it always been like that?
Not to this extent, which would indicate that something's suppressing the truth, that Lenegis is under some kind of control.
Given everything
Oh, boy.
that's happened to their city, the people here seem weirdly okay with it all.
Yeah, that one guy even said his Zoogle had stopped listening to him. If that's true, these people are in big trouble.
Everything that happens here is attributed to the Sovereign's will. It's the way people have been conditioned. Their belief runs deep. Nothing happens devoid of a reason. To them, it's all part of the Sovereign's grand plan.
The Sovereign's plan. There is one thing I'm still not sure about. Just who is this person ruling over Lenegis?
The Sovereign, of course. He rules from Rena while presiding over both Rena and Lenegis.
Without the lords or anyone in the middle doing his dirty work?
Wait, so what does that make
Isn't
Vorin?
Rena at least the same size as Danha? That's a pretty big dominion for one person to rule over. I would have thought ruling Lenegis alone would be difficult enough.
The points you make are valid, though I confess I'd never given it much thought before. Here, the Sovereign's total authority is as natural as night turning to day. Come to think of it, I know nothing of the nature of how Rena itself is. Shion, have you ever been... No, forgive me. Have you met or crossed paths with, or even heard of someone who's actually made a visit to the homeland?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I.
What's the
In which
deal
case,
with Rena?
I would imagine that... But no, surely not. Can it really be that no citizen of Lenegis has ever been there?
Hold up, what are you getting at, Dohalim?
Assuming what I believe to be correct, it's possible that no one on Lenegis has ever laid eyes on the actual Renan homeworld itself. No one but the Sovereign, that is.
But what about trade and communication? There's got to be a flow back and forth, surely.
Not if the Sovereign is imposing his will on Lenegis single-handedly. It could be a one-way street.
But I thought you said that the Sovereign's all the way over on Rena. If that's the case, can he really rule directly over Lenegis from so far away? What if
Apparently.
anything were to happen to the city, like now?
I'm beginning to wonder what the nature of this Sovereign even is. Alphen said he was forced into the role, right? Just before the ceremony. But Sovereign is also the title given to the almighty Renan ruler. So which one is it?
Whoever wins the crown contest inherits the throne from his or her predecessor, before becoming ruler over all of Rena and Lenegis. Thereafter, that individual is known as the Sovereign. Though, it would appear that the current ruler has gone silent. As for how Volron factors into all this, at this point, I no longer know what to believe.
3 centuries ago, I became the Sovereign here on Lenegis. No, not just became, I was forced to. Me, a Danhan. 300 years later, we cross paths with Volron, who also bears the Sovereign's crest.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing we have in common. We both became sovereign without winning the crown contest.
Do you think Volron was made sovereign for the same reason? Because of that ceremony?
I can't say for sure.
Wait, so...
But it certainly sounds like it.
But that would mean that two sovereigns would need to exist at any one time. One whose job it is to rule, and the other for ceremonial purposes. We never did see Volron's body back in Ganatheros. Is a new ceremony underway with Volron at its center this time? Could
There's
that be what's
no
causing
way
all this
Volron
strange activity
lived.
here?
Wait a second. You don't think Volron and the Red Woman are working together, do you?
Elfin literally turned his insides into
The
slag.
same one that the Red Woman stole.
There's something else the ceremony needs. A maiden. And unless there's another one out there aside from me...
Questions, questions, and yet more questions. Ones that it seems will remain unanswered until we can establish the Sovereign's identity.
If the Forbidden Zone really is off limits to everyone but the Sovereign, that seems as good a place as any to start. For the sake of liberating Danha, too.
Then it's decided. That's where we need to go.
One of the citizens mentioned a passage that she thought might lead to another section of the city. It could point us in the right direction.
Let's get moving.
Let's go find it.
Oh, no, more... Oh, shit. Don't tell me I lost
Nobody
that
left to
skit.
run the show. I wonder what the people here are supposed to do. I mean, they're sovereigns up on the Renin homeworld, and all their lords were sent to Danha.
But Dohalim was a lord, right?
Only current acting lords have power. Renin society is quite strict about such matters.
Even if the other lords were still around, I doubt they'd be able to do much about the situation.
I wonder what they'd think if they were here to see Lenegis now. Balsif, Cannabelt, Almadria, and Volron. Now that I think of it, aside from Dohalim, we know next to nothing about the other lords.
Well, yeah, why would we? To us Danans, they were just enemies we needed to overthrow. Nothing more.
I know. But seeing Renins in their own city, going about their day-to-day lives, it gets you thinking.
It feels strange to imagine the lords living here too, you mean?
Especially Balsam.
Yeah, a little.
If you're that curious about them, why not try inquiring with some of the locals? Every lord in their household has their share of supporters here on Lenegis. And luckily for us, the people here are unaware of the events on Danha, which means they should be more inclined to talk to us.
Oh? No. Lenegis.
I didn't realize Renins oppressed their own kind, too.
And yet, weirdly, none of them seem to mind. Am I the only one who finds that strange?
It is the way things have always been, so no one thinks to question it. You have experience in that regard yourself, do you not?
Unquestioning acceptance of your own servitude. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Even so, the quality of life here seems much higher than any Danan city we visited. I used to think it was impossible to build an ideal society without wealth. But I suppose having it doesn't always mean people are treated fairly either.
More to the point, not a single citizen seems to have even heard of the Red Woman.
What if she's not here? What if it turns out we're looking in the wrong place entirely?
It's still too early
And where
to say
else is
anything
there
for
besides
sure.
Rena?
For all we know, she might be able to blend in, move around unnoticed. I say we hold off judgment until we've exhausted every avenue.
Oh my god, there's more skits. Why are there so many skits?
Has that skill of yours got a name?
And what skill would this be, pray tell?
You know, when you're talking to people around town. The way they suddenly become putty in your hands.
I think that's just called
I'm
being
afraid
a
I don't
lord
quite
in a
follow.
caste system.
I do. It's called friendly intimidation. Look imposing and speak in a deep, booming voice, and presto, you'll have people wrapped around your finger in no time.
I would never stoop to such scandalous tricks. Any feelings of intimidation are solely in the eye of the beholder.
So there is a knack to it! How do you learn it? Can anyone do it?
Now you've got me curious. Is there special training to master?
Let's see. An obsession with being elegant is a must. Oh, and it helps to be old-fashioned, too. Bonus points if you speak in a way no one can understand.
If you've a bone to pick with me, it'd be quicker to just come out and say it.
What? They look up to you, that's all. I'm just helping them along.
Hey! What's got into Alvin and Law all of a sudden?
I can barely understand a word they're saying. And what's with the weird poses? Was it something they ate?
I hope you're willing to take the blame for this one.
I wasn't expecting them to take me so seriously. I'll go and have a word with them.
Oh boy. So, what's wrong button? Is there any good? No, not farewell mage. File. Friends and the Lord. Just 2,200 or 220 skill points, which really wouldn't be that big of a help. Yeah, no, not really. Let's just move on. Get to the combat zone. Where are all these renegade Zoogles?
This area doesn't look as badly damaged as that other district we went through.
Indeed. The effects of Lenegis' transformation appear to be less pronounced here. Or, viewed another way, this area was simply luckier.
This place is massive.
What's
Grape gel. Oh boy. Oh.
There's something I just don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as planned, right? In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous contest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I thought Volaron was the previous winner.
Who was it then?
Hanfricht Milgras,
Huh.
the former lord of Cislodia, if memory serves.
So then this Hanfricht whatchamacallem, he's the current ruler of Rena?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegis?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh. Same thing goes for the sovereign that came before him.
Now that you mention it, I don't recall anyone ever visiting Lenegis from the motherland, sovereign or otherwise.
And that never struck you as a little bit odd?
When you live here, it's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange quirks and discrepancies. The question is then, by whom? And to what end?
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very own. In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things out there as there have been contests.
True, but going on what we witnessed in Pelagian, it didn't look like the sort of thing that could be made to order. But if even the victor's speeches have been part of some grand deception, then where are they? Quite frankly, I'm not even sure what to believe anymore.
You and me both. Though we are Renin by blood, neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
With any luck, the Forbidden Zone might give us some answers.
No use standing around here chatting
Let's
about
get to it.
Let's get a move on.
Please no sketches. Please no skits. Please no skits. Thank you. Any fat loot lying around? No? Okay.
Doe?
Faria.
Oh.
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
But why are you here? Wait. Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Danha already. Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still... Kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Danhan rock, you haven't changed one bit. But let me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Sure, that's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else. You're just a coward!
Oh.
Dohalim.
You want to talk about it?
I apologize that you had to witness that.
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
Each of us have our pasts. I am no exception.
Before, back in Menancia, you mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest, and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to. Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
Hey. No skits, let's go. What? Box. Yoink. Orange gel. Very good. Civilian Park Zone. Any side quests like popped up? Doesn't look like it. Ooh. We've gotten in. I think they'll rip the good mattresses out of the room when they realize there's gonna be Danhans. Just leave the bed frames.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
You think? Man, these Renin sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Before I went down to Danha, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together. Avakir, Faria, and Tarnigan. That was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed. Despite Faria's lower-class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnagin and Avakir. It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
Nice little string quartet.
A friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth cherishing. Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnagin and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord. Tarnagin had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
What happened?
Tarnagin was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought
So
of
did he
defeat.
jump you or did he poison you?
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait, don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less, she would have been devastated.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty, instead I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Danans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did? Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago. You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today. So, try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice.
We'll find the Forbidden Zone. Please.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
Were you eavesdropping on that whole
It's important to
conversation?
have someone like that.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
I hope you're right.
Oh, the other guy.
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways. You've helped me keep going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
Nothing. Nothing. Oh.
I
So
see
this
a mannequin
thing-
supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
Alright. Don't leave in as servants. Can we forge anything? Yes, we can. Gladius Rene. Sword made with Lenegis technology. Right. Think that. Yes, so. It's just a cannon. Oh, we're taking that. Give me that. Give me that right now. Dark Mane. Calius Rena. Storia Rena. Radiant Light Part 3. Dark Mains. Oh, and you need Gargantua. Okay. And Protector. Sanctorena. Okay. Buy sell. Diamond. Purchase and equip. Purchase and equip. Oh.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
This, if there's anything I can do for you. Sure. Rest up. Don't need to cook. There we go. Now, what do we got down here? Ah, guards.
Damn it. Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
What's up, dudes?
So much for them not wanting to fight. Oh,
I am Lord
Steel.
Halim of Elden Menencia. I command you.
The rest of the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed enough. If they want to fight, they got one. You're mine!
What are we looking at? Level 44, 19,000 health, 20 something, 17.
in a bind. Yours to be lit free.
Boost break. There we go. Only swallow. Strike him. Nope. And strike. God, that looks so goofy. I love
Those
it.
soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
Well, they should know that's
The
not going
Red
to
Woman,
stop
the
us.
Sovereign and Volron. We're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Platinum dog tags. Oh boy. And oh, that's a big lad. That is a very big lad. And he's guarding the path. Okay. Oh, I think we will save cutting our way through these Zoogles for the next stream. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I will see you next time. And I hope you all have a good night. Bye-bye, everybody.